Hi, I'm Matt. I'm a chef here at Jones the Grocer. Today we're going to make a couple of recipes for you that are emphasizing healthy cooking, things that you can do at home that are nice and easy. Today, the first one we're going to make is a lentil soup. The lentil soup is good for you in the sense that lentils is proven to have low cholesterol, and it can help put down your cholesterol, so it's got complex carbohydrates, and it's a good source of protein if you're not a big fan of meat. So the first thing we're going to do is toast these spices. So I've got here coriander seeds, fennel seeds, and cumin seeds. So what we want to do is we want to heat up a pan, and we want to toast the spices. Now when you toast the spices, you're releasing the natural oils and therefore the aromatics and the flavor. Once we've toasted them, we're just going to grind them slightly. So it's getting nice and hot already. I have here ready to go my mortar and pestle. Wow. Alrighty. So, put that there. So just in my mortar and pestle, I'm just going to grind these bad boys up. That's pretty good. I'll set that aside. And now I just want to prepare my vegetables. So we're going to use onion, celery, carrot, and leek. Do my carrot. Now these 4 vegetables that we're using are the base vegetables for most soups. They have the most amount of flavor and most commonly used. So if you're ever at home wondering how you can make just a basic vegetable soup, you pick these 4 and you're going to make something pretty nice. So the idea when we're cutting this is we want to make sure that it's fairly consistent in the same size as a lentil. So, and the reason I want to do that is to make it look uniformed, and also so it makes everything in the soup cook fairly evenly. So let's quickly, and we're going to do the leek. You want the leek to be roughly the same size as well. I mean, if your knife skills aren't the best, don't stress about it. You can still just cut it rough. It's still going to taste good. It just might not look so restaurant-like, which is fine. Now I don't use as much celery as the other vegetables. Alrighty, so that's enough celery. And the last one is the onion. I'm just only going to use about half of this onion. Okay, it's still together. There we go. Last for the vegetables is garlic. Now if you're like me, you like garlic. I love garlic. And garlic is really good for you as well. It helps keep mosquitoes away, apparently. Just to really smush it down, turn it into a paste. Alrighty. And then we have our vegetables ready to go. Extra virgin olive oil. Today I'm using a nice Jones product. So I don't want the pan to be too hot. See, it's not smoking, but the oil is what we call a shimmer. Now it starts to smoke, which is perfect. So I'm going to add in my vegetables. Just holding back the garlic a little bit. I want to cook the vegetables a little bit first, then add the garlic, just because the garlic will tend to burn a bit faster than the other vegetables. So that's a good heat. It's frying, but it's not really hot. Okay. So I'm going to get my tomato paste ready to go. I'm going to prepare now my thyme. I'm going to add the thyme. You can just give a quick chop up. Increase the heat now a bit. Now what we're doing with these vegetables is what we call sweating. So we're looking to see when the carrot slightly softens and the onion becomes what we call translucent. So that means it's gone from a white color to almost you can see through it. And that means that the flavor has been released out into the pan. And I've got my spices here ready to go. I'm going to add that soon. Give them a last little crush up. Sauteed, a lot of flavor. You can smell it really coming out. And this really, if you don't do it, the sauteing of all this properly at the start, the end soup's not really going to have a lot of flavor. So I'm going to add now my spices that I've ground up. I add a little touch of tomato paste. You don't want too much. So now you'll find the pan starts to dry up, and again the smell of all the spices come out. We've got the tomato paste in there. Looking good, looking good. So we just add now 1 bay leaf. Don't go crazy on the bay leaf. It's again a background flavor. It's not supposed to taste just like bay leaf. Okay, I've just got my lentils that I've been soaking overnight. We just soak them just so they cook evenly. If you cook the lentil without soaking it, you'll usually find that the outside of the lentil will overcook before the inside of the lentil is cooked, which means you'll just turn into half the soup being mushy lentils and the other half being crunchy. So you need to soak it for at least 8 to 10 hours, and then all we've got to add is our vegetable stock. Now, I make vegetable stock myself. I use carrot, again the same vegetables, carrot, onion, celery and leek. I put a bit of bay leaf. I put the vegetables, I chop them all up, I put them in some cold water, and then I just gently bring it to a simmer, and I simmer it for 30 minutes, and then that's it, much salt. And this has just got another added bit of flavor. Add now. All right, and I go a little bit higher than the vegetables, because I'm going to anticipate the lentils as they cook will absorb a little bit of the water. Now all we're going to do now is simmer it until the lentils are al dente, so firm to the bite but nice and tender, and voila, we can serve it. Alright, now we've got the soup that's been simmering away for approximately 30 minutes. The lentils are starting to split. You can see them there. So that means that it's becoming nice and tender. It's going to take a tasting spoon. Perfect. So I've just got a little soup bowl here, and it's going to take a little bit of this English parsley. It's nice to finish it with a bit of chopped herbs. Alrighty. So add that. Just at the last minute. You don't want to cook it with parsley for a long time. Soft herbs like parsley and basil and things, you always add at the end. Just stir it through. Alright. Then I'm just going to gently ladle that. Don't serve it with the bay leaf. Into the bowl. You want a good ratio of liquid to lentil. Nice hearty lentil soup. Beautiful. And you can finish it with a little bit more olive oil. Olive oil is a really good oil. It's good for you. We don't use lots and lots of it, but it tastes fantastic, and it's not like butter or these other saturated fats. And there we have a nice lentil soup that you can make at home for you, your family, your loved ones, your friends, and it's great for you. Feel free to eat lots of it.